My fellow citizens and residents, it is incumbent on me to inform the public that after careful reflection and studied consideration of the many challenges facing this country, the significant hardships being experienced by our people in meeting their basic requirements for food, medicine, and their general upkeep, the crisis in our education and health sectors, the mismanagement of our SIDF resources, the shame and scandals surrounding the Citizenship by Investment program and the sale of our passports, the high level of unemployment and underemployment in the land, the serial breaches in our Constitution, the calculated assault on our electoral system and democracy. We need now an elevated national debate. We need to usher in relief, good governance, and prosperity for all of our people. Our people are weary and disgusted by the one-manism of the last 20 years. Accordingly, in keeping with our commitment to fight for our people, and in keeping with my personal pledge to work full-time, every day, 24/7 on behalf of the people, fighting for your justice, fighting for your democracy, fighting for your upliftment and the prosperity of all our people, my colleagues and I have determined that it is propitious at this time, when we are focusing on our journey from colonialism to independence, when we are focusing on our people's aspirations for a better life in the land of their birth, that we should move a new motion of no confidence in the Douglas government. We do this in the people's interest. This is the first motion of no confidence filed since the celebrated judgment of Justice Randani on the 12th February 2014. That judgment vindicated us. That judgment crystallized our constitutional right to bring the motion of no confidence and to have it debated as a matter of priority to other parliamentary business. Accordingly, we in Team Unity are doing the right thing, and we have the stamina and courage to run the course, to fight the good fight to preserve the people's representative democracy, achieved by the blood, the sweat and tears of our forefathers. History will applaud our consistent efforts to defend our people's human rights, our people's interests, and the good name and respect of our country. History will record that we use every instrument available to us to achieve desirable outcomes for our beloved people. Equally, history will condemn the desperate, cowardly act of an executive that is ruling without constitutional basis. History will condemn an executive that is making a mockery of Parliament and, of course, of the people. That executive's time has come, and it may do as many antics, but it has to go for the betterment of our people. Our country is going through a serious and unprecedented crisis of governance. We in Team Unity have pledged to do all in our power to expose executive abuse, corruption, and blatant failure of the illegal government that has brought major hardships on the people. One powerful way that you hold any government to account in our model of constitutional democracy is through a motion of no confidence. The motion of no confidence, in the words of Justice Ramdani, is a form of democratic hygiene that can force a change of government. An irresponsible government can choose to make a mockery of Parliament and reduce the Parliament to a state of uselessness. But ultimately, the power lies with you, the people, for whom we are fighting. We in Team Unity have the stamina, the courage to face an illegitimate government and bring its excesses and abuses for a determination and judgment by the people. This government's time is up. It is time for the people to vote. As the people's representatives, as the parliamentary majority, we will continue to fight for justice and prosperity for all the people, and we will not leave any stone unturned, including Parliament, in our efforts to bring meaningful and beneficial change to all the people. Our country, in our view, deserves better, much better than this outdated government that has mismanaged our country, besmirched the good name of our people and country, imposed excessive taxes and charges on us. Now that it is facing a sure election defeat, it has resorted to gifts and squandermania to fool the people. Thankfully, our people are up to their tricks, and our people will not be fooled by their gimmicks. Our people want their freedoms upheld in a democracy. Our parliament is that focal institution in which the people's representatives address matters of serious national concern. We in Team Unity insist that Parliament functions properly. We insist on responsible government, and we demand the urgent debate and vote on this new motion of no confidence. It is, in our view, a real tragedy that at this time of independence, we have to acknowledge that the Douglas regime has been a blight, a sad blight on our people and an obstruction to our democracy. This motion of no confidence brings this travesty to the fore. May our people continue to keep hope alive. The democracy which they deserve will be ushered in by Team Unity. Team Unity is ready to govern and to usher in prosperity for all of our people. May God bless our beautiful country and wonderful people. May freedom reign.